Welcome to Humble Inc. This is a site that we have developed on the Drupal platform in lieu of our developers creating the custom platform because we wanted to test out some of our assumptions, get it in the hands of people to see what they thought so we could get better feedback to the developers and jumpstart that process. Here we are trying to balance as a platform the fact that we're partly a SaaS platform, partly a media platform, so your typical hero section, everything a startup needs and nothing else, just pointing out what we do. We have divided our content up into these 7 categories here, and that is because we have a big focus on mental health, and you may not be aware, one of the most mentally toxic features on social media is considered to be infinite scroll. So in a world without infinite scroll, we are exploring different ways for users to interact with new content and engaging content in a way that's a little less toxic and a little more acceptable to balancing some mental health. That's a big focus of ours. We jump right into the content on the front page. So we want to get that user engaged with the content as quickly as possible. We've got it divided up into videos. We have articles. We also have marketplace items, which we're excited about. I'll come back to this section in a minute. We've got a call out here for mental health. We are not mental health providers. We are simply providing content around the struggles of mental health with entrepreneurship. It's a big problem because nobody really understands entrepreneurship unless you're an entrepreneur. And in addition to that, the burnout rate is super high. It's very stressful. So we simply want to put content out there to help entrepreneurs understand the mental health implications of what they're doing and what they're going through. We are highlighting our podcast section here. And let's jump into one of what we're considering the categories of the guide. So we'll jump into the admin section here. This is a perfect example of why we built this site. So at the top, we've got our categories here that you can easily navigate through. And the idea in this lower section was we want to highlight specific action items that entrepreneurs take in each one of these sections. And so as we started developing those action items, we needed a way to present them, and this was our initial idea. And as you can tell, it does not work. This does not work in any way, shape, or form. So now we can go back, make adjustments to our design in a way where we can present these action items to the entrepreneurs that's a little more beautiful, I would say, from a design aesthetic, but also a little more usable. It's hard to use these. It's just not very laid out very well. However, underneath that, what we do like is the fact that we have presented content on this particular category in divided up ways. So you've got featured videos here. You've got your featured podcasts. They all relate back to the administration of your business. They're curated in that. They have the subcategories here. This one is about entity formation. And this would be all the tools, the marketplace tools related to the administration of your business as well. And then underneath that would be articles. We have 2 kinds of articles and 2 types of videos for our platform. The articles are hosted articles that we have on our website, on the platform itself. And then we also have summary articles that are summarizing some of the most popular articles in entrepreneurship that are referenced by entrepreneurs. We felt like we needed to have both of those. In addition, we also had that same vision for videos. So we've got YouTube videos that we reference consistently from creators that we like around entrepreneurship, but we also host our own videos that we create exclusively for the platform. So let's jump into one of these marketplace items. We're really excited about this section. So the marketplace item, this page gives you a complete and total overview of what this particular tool could do for your business. In this top section here, we would have how-to videos on how to quickly set up this platform. As you may know, some of these platforms are very complicated. It can take a while to get up and running, and it also sometimes is a little confusing on where to start and how to best use it for your business. So we wanted to provide some quick start videos for exactly that purpose. We also wanted to provide the link to go get the tool. In addition to that, we will have a deals section here where we will have exclusive deals on these particular platforms that entrepreneurs can cash in. Of course, they have to be a Humble Plus member for that, but that's part of our offering. Underneath it, you will have all the information to summarize the tool, what it can do for you. And then on the site, this is one of the comments and reviews about this particular tool. Well, maybe not reviews, but comments about how entrepreneurs use this tool to the best of their ability is one of the places where you have some user-to-user interaction. And we're really excited about creating more of those user interactions because we think it's going to be a really important part of our site and a part of the user experience, especially when it comes to particular topics. So let's jump into one of these user profiles. Here, you can think of this as the dashboard for an entrepreneur that would be using our site. And if you think about Humble as a library of content for entrepreneurship, you can think about this section as your personal curated area of that content that you reference often. So those articles and videos that you seem to keep on going back to because the ideas are great for your business, but also having some functionality like a list of content that you want to view later. So let's jump into one of these reference sections. You would have all the information that you would, all the content on the site that you would want to consistently reference with an easy way to filter it. And then you would also have this watch later list of content that is things that you want to watch, but you just haven't got to yet, but you think they look really interesting. And then, of course, we'll have a history section as well and a way to manage your account. So that's a great overview of Humble Inc. and where we stand today.